quote my total, multi-mogul. So fly, I can walk in any spot, every be soaking. From a time when was stronger, today's streets are calmer. They used to kill for shade, sneaks, and bombers. My name existed forever, before Christians came in America, even better. Nasty like way before even Rome had a sewage. For 50,000 years ago, I shocked them like real product. Creek with baddies and sequence dresses.
It's the venue that's had plenty of success, come through it since the mid-2010s, as well as a few Lombardi trophies. It's GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City. Coming up, a highly anticipated contest between the Minnesota Vikings and the Kansas City Chiefs. Set to go is the kicker, Harrison Butker. And we're off from Arrowhead. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10.
Let's go.
They'll go play action here. It's McCarthy. Has a big strike to Addison. And the hit arrived shortly after that football did, but he hangs on for a gain down to the enemy 44. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. He swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. Stopped on the play by big Chris Jones.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. They give it to him again. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Give him about 3 yards, and now they're going to have 3rd and 5 to figure out.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
The Chiefs adding a man to their secondary for this 3rd down.
Here we go.
On the shotgun, McCarthy. Completed to his running back. He's able to get this to the 32 before going down. 7 yards on that pickup. And the Vikings are going to have a first down.
Hey, Kate, they don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on 3rd down. And that's exactly the result they needed. Enough to keep this drive moving.
First and 10 from the 32. Gets the handoff. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop it behind the line. That one felt kind of counterintuitive there, Brock. They load up the line with that extra blocking, and then the run goes out to the edge anyway.
That's right. You put 2 tight ends on the field, yeah, you can live with a stalemate. It's hard to move people in the NFL, but you do not want to go backwards.
Offense to the line for 2nd down. From the shotgun, McCarthy. Has him on the quick hitter. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. So a touchdown on the board for them, Brock, as they start this game off a perfect 1-for-1 offensively.
Yeah, I'm going to call that scripting for success right there. Can't do it much better than that. And listen, when you script these first plays, you don't always know who the targets are going to be. It's really then relying upon what the defense is trying to take away. They couldn't take away that big old tight end.
Here's Reichert set to kick this away. Has this at the 6. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Getting a pistol formation here first as they come to the line.
Deputy! Viking 18! Riggs! Riggs!
Drive begins with a run by Johnson. And the drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Can lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down.
Let's go! Cowboy 80! Ready!
Richardson back to throw. Short pass brought in. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
19! Unlock Lions! Unlock Lions! Check! Hurt! Hurt! Check go!
Johnson gets it on 1st and 10. Has some daylight through the 40. And now he's going to head out of bounds after a nice game. It's a pickup of 26. And it's going to be first down, Kansas City.
You know what I call that, kid. I talk about it all the time. That is called a tone setter with a capital T. Not a better feeling than to start an opening drive by running it right down to your opponent's throat.
60 Eagles! 60 Eagles! Check! 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 Hurt! Hurt!
First down, and they go right back to it. Much better job keeping him contained this time. He's going to be marked down right near the line of scrimmage.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Come on! Come on! Set! 70 Lions! Go!
To throw, Richardson. And oh, he drops the deep shot. A big play to start the game, but it slips through, incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. So they're left facing 3rd and long. You know, we're seeing this more and more these days, mixing some deep looks into that opening script. Brock test all levels of the secondary. They held up there.
Yeah, and it's not going to be the last time this defense will be tested. This group likes to push the ball down the field. They answered the call that time.
Finds him over the middle. And good tackle, but a flag is down, likely against the defense. And it's as we expected, partner. The call pass interference, so put it at the spot and give him that first down. So the drive continues after that pass interference call. We've got 1st and 10.
Hey, check that, check that. Street, street. 19. Hey, smash. Street, street. Gravity Lions. Ready, ready.
Rolling from the pistol, Richardson. complete to the rookie out of Alabama. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
Offensive line, this is 2nd and 4.
Go! Cowboy 80. Ready.
On the carry, here's Dameon Pierce. Called 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the first down.
That result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football on defense talk about good, solid tackling, Kate. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring a guy down, you're able to and keep them from piling on those yards.
On the ready.
All set now, 1st and 10.
Ready. 60.
Right back it goes to Pierce. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
19 Lion. 19 tight. 19 tight. Let go.
Now Richardson to throw. Pass caught, 9-yard line. And that's a Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs finish off their opening drive. So a very run-heavy approach to this one thus far. Hard to argue with the results as they start out with a touchdown drive.
Yep, even in a passing league, Kate, it's how a lot of teams like to start, right? Everybody loves to think of winning the line of scrimmage. Why? Well, it sets up play action. It makes your protections a little bit easier. Win the line of scrimmage in this league, you have to win the game.
Now Harrison Butker for the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Chiefs respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early.
Harrison Butker and a kickoff for Kansas City.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And he's going to elect not to bring this one out. So no run back this time. We'll pick things up from the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set. Hawk, set, go.
On play action now, McCarthy. Hits his running back. And he's going to be brought down at the 42.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up
We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. Both teams neck and neck so far. Back to Arrowhead in just a moment. We're ready now for the second quarter to begin. Vikings in control of it. They start out with a 2nd and 3. On play action, it's McCarthy. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Chiefs take over on his 5th interception of the season.
the Chiefs take over 1st and 10.
He steps in front and picks it off. Looked like he missed the spot there, partner. Maybe because he threw it on the run?
Yeah, I think that's exactly the case, Kate. You know, you get set in the pocket. This game is fast anyway. Things are flying, but once you get on the run, it is a whole nother speed and really becomes advantage defense as they take it away.
All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10.
Let's go. 70, Timber.
Pierce up the middle. And they'll stop him after he picks up 4 to begin this drive.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
47-yard line.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second.
Here we go. Set. 3. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles.
They'll go right back to Pierce. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point, good point. 3rd and 6 for them to figure out now.
Hurt. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. 18, Pioneer. 7 Pirates. Ready?
Now throw, 3rd and long. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete.
Kate, I think that was the type of play we expected out of this defense to start the game. Can't undo that opening drive touchdown they gave up, but that can sure help to get yourself off the field with that 3rd down stop.
This will be grabbed at the 5. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down.
First and 10. At their own 10-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. Ball in left side. And he's taken down here at the 16-yard line.
There's no question, Kate, big plays down the seam or big tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, it gets good coverage, contested catches, they really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
Throwing on 3rd, McCarthy. Defender arrives wide as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Trying to find Justin Jefferson. And 4th and 4 coming up.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
And he gets him something back on that return. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield. All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10.
Cougar Knights, go!
Back to throw. Here's Richardson. Hits him on the out route. And they make the tackle at the 38. Gain 15 there. And that's a Chiefs 1st down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Ready,
New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38.
go! 18 Cardinal. Ready.
Play action with Richardson. That one's cut along the left sideline. And he's in for the Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs just need 2 snaps to steal the lead. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
That one splits the uprights. And the Chiefs break that tie and now lead by 7.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Butker on now to kick this one away. No return here. This kick's going to wind up as a touchback.
First down 10 at their own 35-yard line.
So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10. Trying the right side. He's out to clear. And they've got to him just a step or two before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. They get 23 on that one. And that means a fresh set of downs for Minnesota.
Kate, that's the type of run that shines the light well on him as a runner, of course. But you got to give a lot of credit to everybody else. Those skill guys, when you have an outside run, they got to do their job. Not just the big boys up front, not just the running backs. That takes everyone on the perimeter blocking to get a big run like that.
Connects on the crosser. And this play is nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it. He picks up 15 on the play. And the Vikings are going to have a first down.
Gain of 15. And the Vikings first down.
Now McCarthy. Can't connect on the throw to his running back. That's an incomplete pass. Takes him to second down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
They'll try something else from the 27 this time. 2nd and 10. Now it's McCarthy. Chased out to his right. Brought in close to the 8. And he's going to be taken down near the 8-yard line. They get 19, and now they're going to have 1st and goal.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal.
Here we go.
They'll try and punch it in. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal.
Behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 1. Brings up 2nd and goal. At the
It'll be 2nd down and 9, but not just yet. Only a couple of minutes to go in our first half. Stick around. More from Arrowhead on the other side. Still set up at the 9. It's 2nd and goal. Here's another for it. And this defense standing tall. They keep him out of the end zone. Ball spotted right back at the line, so no gain. And now they've got to get 9 on 3rd and goal.
This may be one of the only spots in goal situations I wouldn't even consider a run. Now, as a quarterback, you better be aware of those eyes defensively because they're going to be all over you in the passing game.
So now, here's 3rd and goal. 3rd and long for him here. And the defender comes away with it. Nick Bolton has it. And the Chiefs will be set up at the 20-yard line following that interception.
Hey, defensively, when you're staring down 3rd and goal, you just want to keep them out of the end zone. Just keep them to a field goal, right? Wrong. Not with this defense and not with their playmakers. They're thinking take it away, and they get the job done.
On the double.
Now Kansas City looks settled in and ready. Here we go. 1st and 10.
Hey, smash Bronco. Here we go. Stop. Bronco leading.
Running left. It's Pierce. And he'll manage 3 there to begin this one. 2nd and 7 coming up.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
Let's go now. 68. Hey, Smash. Ready, ready.
Pierce takes it straight ahead. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up. The Vikings call a timeout. It'll be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. So now here's 3rd and 5.
Come on. Set. 79. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat. What you got? Ready.
Working from the gun, it's Richardson. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure, earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last second attempt to get rid of it.
They found some space to do a little damage there before they bottle him up.
1st and 10 at their own 40-yard line.
So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And they've got to him just a step or 2 before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. A pickup of 17. And that means a fresh set of downs for Minnesota.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard
One play in Brock and his drive is already in enemy territory. First and 10, it's McCarthy. Fits it through the middle. And he's going to be hauled down at the 2. That sets up 1st and goal.
Just about every offense since the beginning of time, since the forward pass, Kate, has loved a tight end that can stretch the middle of the field. Man, I remember as a kid watching Kellen Winslow Sr. dice up right here between the hashes, and what a difference it can make for an offense.
Here's a give on 1st and goal. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Vikings earn the chance to tie before halftime. Reichert on for the point after.
For the extra point.
Extra point set right down the middle. And the Vikings tie things up at 14. Tie ball game now as they send this away. Return coming from the 6. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Ready, set.
Beginning a new drive here, but just 16 seconds to go before halftime.
Ready, ready.
All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. And he drives that puck backward on a gain of 4.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports.
Will Reichert to kick off for the Vikings.
Well, we're set up for an incredible second half. All tied as we kick it away here in quarter number 3. Here's a return from the 7. That's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
First and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Ready up.
Chiefs coming up to the line here. It's 1st and 10.
Let's go. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Ready.
Out of the gun. They'll give it to him inside. It's a solid block in there. Springs him for 8. It's going to be 2nd down.
Well, that run may not have moved the chains, Kate. That is such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes 2nd and 2.
Down. Panther 60. Panther 60.
Shotgun snap now to Richardson. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. They get 6 and a 1st down as well.
Look up contested catch in the football dictionary, and you'll see that. I mean, I can't critique the defense there. They're in the hip pocket of that tight end. But these contested catches, these tight ends that can separate with their hands, utilize their body, even when you're covered, you're not.
All set to go now from the 35.
Let's go now. 60 Eagle. 60 Eagle.
Richardson now on 1st and 10. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Cowboy 80. Mustang 19. Trap 60. Trap 60.
From the shotgun, it's Richardson. Hauled in by Worthy, right side. And they make the tackle at the 38. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
When I got rich and bro coming slow, 6 racks on a sweater. Think I'm cheating, I'm just chilling with the fellas. Grandma always told me never trust these. Space the racks on a camouflage bells. Diamonds, I'm a blue gel.
New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38.
70 Timberwolf. 60 Bison. 60 Bison. Buffalo 18. Let's go.
Throwing again, Richardson. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. When we look back at this one, Brock, it is going to be defensive highlight after defensive highlight. And there again, the examples, they just keep coming.
The physical play has been the trademark, really, from the first snap through this second half. There have not been many just uncontested, clean, efficient plays. Every effort's been answered. That's why that scoreboard's not been lit up.
Tag. 70 Timberwolf. Viking 18.
They'll throw again, Richardson. This is going to be incomplete again. Defender knocks this one away and brings up 3rd down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not 2 hands that got on the football.
70 Lions. 79 Broncos. Cup 19. Cup 19. Ready.
Richardson on 3rd. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Jones. There he goes, right sideline. He's going to bring this one back. It's a pick 6 and a Minnesota touchdown. That play, Brock, that play was beautiful. Not just making the interception, but then seeing the return slowly come together in front of him as he took it all the way to the house.
Yeah, I think even for us up here in the booth, it looked like a scene out of a movie, didn't it? Starts running it back, scans the field for a lane, and the blocks come just in the nick of time to wipe out the would-be tacklers, and he's got open space and nothing but the end zone in front of him.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. This return starts at the 5. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
At their own 20-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Nike.
Off the play fake, here's Richardson. This is a heater going deep. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got 2nd down.
You know, there's not a lot of tight ends who are true weapons this far down the field. Not a lot of cover guys who can match up with them in terms of size. They tried to get it to him in a spot where he could win it, but no connection to be made.
19 tight.
Back to the air, it's Richardson. Pocket isn't holding up, they're able to drop it. And that pushes them back, 3rd down coming up.
7-yard loss brings up 3rd down.
Rattler. Ready?
Here he goes, 3rd and long. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. And they really went for it on 3rd down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing 4th down. Kansas City sends out its punt team. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. Has it at the 37. And he's brought down before the return gets far.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 44-yard line.
So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Right up the gut. He is taken down as he drives this to the enemy 40. That's 16 on the pickup. And the Vikings are going to have a 1st down.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from 1st down to 1st down in just one play. Get that big play potential on the ground. Jeez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. Back to throw. Here's McCarthy. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So it'll be 2nd down. Looking to throw. McCarthy. On him quick, and they bring it down. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
Some guys, you just have to account for them, especially middle linebackers. I remember Ray Lewis, Brian Urlacher, it just felt like their presence took up the entire field. And this linebacker today, well, he had the interception earlier, a sack right now. You've got to start figuring out a plan for him, or he will take over this game.
On 3rd and long, it's McCarthy. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
And this punt lands in the end zone for a touchback. Kansas City looks settled in and ready. Here we go. 1st and 10.
19 Chargers, 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Ready.
Now Richardson to throw. Short pass brought in. He'll get him 5 yards as he gets this up to the 25.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Panther 11, Panther 60, Panther 60.
Throwing from the gun here. This has been a trend, yet another interception. And the Vikings are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. A give now from the gun. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same athleticism comes to life. You look pretty good hunting his prey right there.
1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, McCarthy. Into traffic, complete. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
From the gun, they're gonna hand it off. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. So we're through 3 here. It's Vikings ball, working to carry this lead through to the end.
15-yard line.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Let's go. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 19 tight, 19 tight.
McCarthy to throw it. Catches made it close. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings go up by 2 scores, 13 points in the... So an absolutely beautiful... So we've got a stoppage now. Figured this might be coming. We're going to take another look to see if this was indeed a touchdown. All set up for an insurance score here. It's 1st and goal. They'll go play action here. It's McCarthy. Bails out of the pocket quick. Thinking touchdown here, but they cannot connect. So that's going to send them back to the line for 2nd and goal. So they fire for the end zone on 1st down, Brock. I think a lot of folks probably assume after the incompletion it'd be a run here on 2nd and goal. What say you?
Yeah, I think you always got to be careful about assuming. As a fan, as a defensive coordinator, I think as an offense, you've worked on it all week, continue to get to the stuff you trust the most.
Now it's McCarthy. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And quickly, their chances at the end zone are running out, Brock. It's 3rd and goal.
You get into the red zone and every detail matters. It matters on the whole 100 yards. But, Kate, once you get inside this red zone, it is so critical. And let's tip our cap to the defense on the details, creating that sack.
3rd and goal for McCarthy. Into the end zone, but someone's able to knock it away. That's incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. And that forces them to 4th and goal. A lot of pressure on this kick for Will Reichert. High percentage look for him here from the left hash. Reichert connects there. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
It doesn't take a math major, Kate, to realize how important that field goal was. It's now a 2-score game really late. It puts them in the driver's seat to go and finish this thing with the win.
Here's Reichert set to kick this away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Dive up the middle. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. He gets a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the 1st.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
1st and 10 now from the 46.
Riggs. Panther 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger.
Here's the backup, first throw. Pocket isn't holding up, they're able to drop it. And they've got a little extra distance now to make up here on 2nd down.
And right there's the danger, Kate, when you put the ball in the air. How many times do we see these coordinators, when you get a nice run, ready to gain some steam on the ground, you stick with the ground game. They don't, they call the pass, and the defense reacts, and reacts well with the sack.
This is on target to Christian Watson. And they've got to him just a step or two before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. The end result there, 15 yards and a 1st.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Bronco 80.
Working now from the gun. That one falls to the turf, couldn't hang on, it's incomplete.
Yeah, this game, you just can't make it harder than it needs to be. Just get the catch first. Guarantee your yards, and then worry about escaping defenders after the catch.
Got it. Ready?
No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10.
Down. Rig alert. 70 Timberwolves. Dragon 60. 18 Pioneer. Cup 19. 7 Pirates.
Back to throw. Vacates quickly left side. He takes it himself. They get there to take him down right around the 41.
It's one of those situations, not much to be had there, no matter what he did with the ball. Even if he scraped a positive gain out of it, that's still a win and a confidence builder for this defense.
On 3rd down, Vikings sending out 6 DBs for the dime set.
Let's go. 65. 70 Lions.
3rd and long for him here. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Vikings take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season. So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10. Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And the stop is made after 4 yards. It's 2nd down.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Back-to-back carries here. Finds a little room there. Gets him about 3 yards. They're up to the 43.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
3rd and just 2 to go.
Trap 60, trap 60. Scoop.
Here he is on 3rd and short. He's trying to push the field. He's got it inside the 25. They get 35 out of that play. And that means a fresh set of downs for Minnesota.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Ready. Bronco switch. Cowboy aim.
That takes us to the 2-minute warning here in KC. Vikings nearing their 9th win of the season. They'll come up on 1st and 10. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time.
When one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball. Make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
21-yard line.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Here we go, set. 18 Cardinal.
Another carry for him. And that one doesn't get him much. Give him maybe a yard. It's 3rd down.
He's brought down at the 20-yard line. A gain of 1 brings up 3rd down and 9.
Let's go now. Hawk 70.
Back to the well again. They're holding strong here. The defense gets him at the line. That's going to bring up 4th down.
Fair or unfair, I sit in a little bit of a judgment seat next to you up here, Cade. I got to judge that one. That tells me that coach trusts his defense more than he does his offense in that situation.
So the Vikings will try a field goal on 4th down. Will Reichert headed out from 37 yards in the right hash. So the Vikings pick up the win on the road. Well, Brock, we both thought coming into this one that it was going to be a tough hill to climb, going up against one of the better defenses.